Good evening. Tonight, on this special edition of PFFM, which is our FPFM for now, until next week when I change my mind again, we are going to be working on adding play type selection to the game plan. Okay, so we're going to have my game plan be a little bit more fancy-pantsy. I've got one play exactly, but I did add play types. Now, not just play types, but specific play types. So we got base play types, and we've got specific play types. So I've actually got general play types, or whatever you want to call them. You know, run middle, run wide. You got your base play types, or just pass, run, and special. It's really all there. There's not a whole lot of base play types. There's a few, but for the most part, you got punt, a field goal. These are plays that are kind of distinct in what they are. They're really going to be only what they are. You can have a field goal, but the field goal is always going to be a field goal. It's either going to be a fake field goal or a field goal, but you're doing something. Otherwise, you're going for, other offensive plays. Now, whether or not where they're grouped at and how they're handled has a lot to do with the special conditions that might apply to those. So special teams is going to be one of those I got to do some work on. But offense and defense is kind of what my primary focus is right now. So what I did earlier is I created some game plan or C data for play types. So, I need to rename that too. So we're going to, before I implement. So what I want to do is basically do the exact same thing for this as I did for formations and play types. And there's a lot of parts when you implement these things. I'm going to tell you right now. There are a lot of parts. Because you got to put stuff in actually, I believe I might even have to at least one of these I could do manually. So I can do to the types, and I don't know, I believe there is a play type in here. Month, play position, route, assignment, play type. Yeah, so we got special teams name, but I decided to also add base play type. I want the base play type to be in here as well. So we're going to go ahead and add that. So ID, special team, and play type group. Okay. Well, it's not really a name. Let's take these. I'm just going to take one over there. And then we're going to go to my type store. And my play types are basically going to be these items. So we have ID, special time, and we have base play type. And then the other option is base play type and play type group. And the reason I called it a group instead of just a other play type because it's a grouping of plays. It's really what it is. So a short pass play might have a whole grouping of plays. Boy, those are all over the place. Nope, I guess not. Alright, so we're going to go add play type group and base play type to the proto. Go to the common here. Go proto. Should have a play type in here somewhere. Or not. I guess we don't. I guess it's because we don't have any real functionality to go with the play type until now. So following the same pattern as formations, I need to set up a auto load at the startup of the playbook service of the play types seed. Is it seed data, right? Or is it just seed.json? It's play type seeds. Okay, play types seed data. Seed.json. JSON type data? Sure, we'll go with .json data. All right, following the same pattern as formations, I need to set up an auto load at the startup of the playbook service for I don't think language really matters that much. The AI doesn't seem to care too much. For the play types seed.json data, a get, it's going to have to be auto load update add delete at the start of a full sync of that file. Full sync. We'll just call it a full sync. And then we're going to have a get. What else are we going to do? We don't need to load it. We're probably just going to get them all. I really don't think I need to have any kind of filter by anything, because I'm just going to get them for whatever list. And a get function to be called by the well, for now, to be called by the front end, specifically GamePlan. What is the where are we? We're in administrator. Okay, so we're here. We're going to go to the FPFM web, and we have a GamePlan.jsx. But this is the one I think that's actually loading the situations. Game plans. Oh, not special teams. Game plan. It must be this one. And then in here situations. Must be situations. Situations. Okay, situations.jsx. That's the one. Specifically, the situations.jsx, where I will need a pop-up list of the play types when you give it a lot of stuff like this, you could end up with a whole bunch of code that you got to implement. You got to go through. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. Never goes easy. Never goes well. You got to do a lot of checking it, making sure it functions. It doesn't function. It won't function the first time through, but it will. It gives you like the infrastructure. Then you go through and you got to play with it until you're like, oh, okay, I think I got it now, kind of thing. What I might actually do here is, I think since everything is kind of working at the moment, I may actually I need to check in my code, I think, because all I've done is create that since I did the save. I probably should check in everything. Where I will need a pop-up list of the playtest, maybe even change my branch. I'm not finished with the play editor by any means. I still got to do a new play and load play. And then I got to load a bunch of plays, but that's not relevant to the actual update. But I'm kind of swinging around here a little bit. where I will need a pop-up list of the play types when a user enters the play type ID oh, preferred play type. Really? I only have one preferred play. Oh no, I have two. Okay. Enters the two preferred play type fields. So they can select the play type with the base play type plus what was the other thing I used? I called it base play type and something. You're like something, yeah, something, yeah, something. That's not it. It's the something play type group. Aha. Play type group can select the play type being what they see. And the play type .id being what is set as the value of the field for saving to the database. That's part of the game plan. All right, that's going to be it's going to work here. It's got a lot of code. I timed this out to probably be at least a minute before it comes back with a full selection of stuff. And honestly, I expect it to be kind of broken. Oh, look, it's doing it, creating a play type system. It's on the road. Man, that was quick. Now, here's the thing. It shouldn't have to rewrite code. Well, it's new code, but it's going to be basically giving me all the components that I already have, and it's just going to kind of set them up. You can see it's still going, though. So it did one piece. It's doing additional pieces. It's reading through and doing it in parts. So I can tell it's still going because the little scroll bar on the right there is inching its way up. As it keeps dropping more and more code. And you can see that little scroll bar is really moving up the bar here. It's just cranking up. That's a lot of pages of data it's cranking out there. Is it inches at 10? You know, that kind of reminds me of the Price is Right when the little guy's walking up the hill. What did he do? Oh, are we done? All right, so we got up to about a third of the total output space that's been used so far, being totally taken up by that. So basically, we got all the way up here. That's a lot. It didn't get to the point where it shrank the scroll bar, which I guess is good, but because that means it got all the way to the top and it had to shrink it because there was more space. But All right, let's see what we got. First, create a play type store. So yeah, we're gonna go copy my store here. We'll just, guess we'll do this one. Let's just add a new one. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna go playbook, gonna go new file, and we're gonna go store underscore play types. And we'll just copy this and let's see what it did. Now, this is one of those where I don't have to worry too much about, you know, whether it breaks something or not, because it's all brand new. Let's see if it actually puts everything in. It did give me an import, did the embed, basic stuff. It's going to be very duplicate-y. I told it to use the formations as an example. So really, it's just doing the same dang thing. Hopefully using my own stuff. So we got special teams, base play type, play ID, and it creates the ID. So then it's going to load it up into the struct, and I guess it's going to append it. So save it. I guess that's the save it to the database part. But oh no, that's the return. It's returning it as a play types object, because that's the get place. It's a lot of stuff in there though. That's a big one. Now we got to do the proto buff, of course. I knew that one was coming. That was one I was about to do, but I figured, you know what? It wasn't there, so. Let's keep it all together. We'll just throw all this down at the bottom of the proto buff. Oh, really? Oh, no, we got to change this. We got to move that to the top. That does not belong down here. That goes home. Goes up here with the rest of this goodies. Right. I wonder if all the messages, I guess that's all it is messages, message. All right, let's make sure it's got everything, because it does tend to miss a few things every now and then. Play type response. That's what we send back. Don't really need anything else. Get play types request, get play types response. The request. I don't think there's any condition in here because I haven't defined one. I don't know for sure that I'm going to need to provide a condition. The list is only about 25 to 30. I mean, it might add a few records in time, but I don't even know if I will. I might even reduce it. I don't know. But I mean, 25 records. Very small, few pieces of data. It's better to get them all and just filter it. It's just be more performant. All right, so let's go ahead and go here, and we'll do a make gen just to make sure that's all built up. Okay. Run the code generation, which I did. And now we got to update the store. So the store is basically, all the store does in this case is reference the other store. That's all we're going to do. We're going to go into store here at the top. We're going to add play type store right here. See, this is what I like about, even though I'm starting to figure out where all this stuff goes and why it's there, it is kind of nice to have it done this way, because it's kind of like, if you notice, right now I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that entire play types go is the huge page. I mean, there's just a lot of parts. I mean, look at all the things it had to create. A get play types. It had to do a pretty significant load play types from embed, which is similar to the way it does it on reaction or formations and route actions. So I basically have to copy one of those stores and manually go through and edit it, all specific to this. And it's just so much easier when you can have AI do it. And people say, you know, it's, oh, but people don't know how to code anymore. But that's a lot of wasted time, when really all it is doing something you already made work, right? But now you're spending a lot of time trying to create special stuff, which really isn't. It's not a good use of time when AI is perfect for that. good that AI is smart enough. I'm actually quite impressed by how smart AI has gotten, to be honest. Being able to even just copy code. All right, so I got to put this in here. I think the only one I'm adding is this. And then we're going to go ahead and let's see, what do I initialize play types, which is going to be just, I guess, added at the bottom. And then we have to do a get play types. We'll just plop it in here above the formations. And then update your service interface in service.go. Got a lot of stuff in there. Playbook store interface. It's this one. Add this line. Right under route action types. And then the other stuff, followed by close. And then we have, I say, get play types, which we will just go like this. And I'll put right above get formation. Then we got to do playbook.go, which is actually part of the gateway, I believe. Yep, gateway. I'm going to go down to the gateway. This is just the call to all the stuff like the get and everything so that they can actually feed themselves into the right location. So we got to have us a register playbook routes along with all the other register crap. Now these are all part of my playbook stuff. It's in the playbook service, which the plays are part of the playbook service. I probably could have done a plays service and broke a lot of this out into its own separate thing because the playbook itself does a number of things. Would have probably been a little simpler. I guess I didn't expect these to be two pretty meaty things, but you know, such is the way it went, and I think we're okay. Ultimately, it's only two things in there. This service will just have a lot going on, but they are at least strongly related. And then we have to have a handler for our get play types, which is going to go, we'll just put it up here with our get formations, I guess. Wait, where'd it go? Get play routes, get formation. Where'd I go with it? Wait, there's no get formations in my playbook? What? Oh, there it is, get formations. I knew that had to be there. Like, how's that working? That don't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Playtypes.js, probably not going to create that. That's silly. How many things do we have to save here? Yeah, I gathered it was probably a bit much to ask that this work on the first try. What are we missing here? Yeah, there's a couple of things that aren't quite right, of course. We'll have to come back to that. Let's get the other data in place. So we're going to go to coach. Now, this is a play types. I think I'm just going to keep it in the play data. Play data has fetch play, fetch save play. This is all plays. Okay, so play book data. playbook is get plays, got game plan data. No, I think I'm just going to stick it in with the play data. Play data should have formations. Where the heck are the formations? Oh, fetch formations. See, I feel like formations they're never part of anything you do in the playbook. The plays have formations. And then there's groupings for plays that are play data, play types. But you know what? I'm tempted to take that formations out because it's really not a playbook. It's not a playbook action. And so here I'm breaking those out below. I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out. We're going to put it in the play data. I know. I'm making things challenging for myself. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and take this. We got to put this new puppy right here. And then we're going to go comma fetch play types. Okay. And that also means my playbook data's got to remove formations. And I do got to take the fetch formations from here. And fetch play types. And we got to go over to my play editor. And we're going to go we're going to move fetch formations from here to the play data. Shouldn't break anything because they're already there. All right. Now the question is, actually, you know what? I may have to go to the formations component and do the same thing. You know, I think about it. So we got our data components, formations layout doesn't look at it. Oh, nope. I guess neither one of them is looking at the formation data. It gets passed and it just loads, I guess, because it's not actually loading from anywhere. We're passing it in, man. We're just giving it. Okay, so we're good. We don't need anything else for the formations. And now we have to go. Now we got to go to the situations of J6. Now this is the new feature functionality, and this is already kind of a meaty procedure. But we're going to have game plan data greater than so. We're going to import play types. No, is it play types? No, it's fetch play types. Fetch play types. All right. Oh, that's not from play types data. What the heck are you doing? Playbook data. Nope. Play. That's not playbook data. It's play data. All right. So now we have to add in some calls here. Situations.j. This is situations.jsec. See, it's already got something weird. Offensive, defensive situations. Play type selector. Add play type selector to the situations. Oh, this is. Well, that's a new thing. Hmm. I don't think you looked at this code before it told me to change it, because this is weird. Add this to your input fields, then in your situations or JSX component, add this. Add playtype selector to situations.jsx. I did. Did kind of combine them. Except this is offensive defense, offense defense situations. I don't see where it says this is where the rest of your code goes. And there's no. This looks weird to me. Save game plan. Handle input change. We got a lot of gunk going on. And then we got the return. I don't have any functions in here. I think this is kind of weird. All right, what's the next thing? Let's see if there's any. Because we have a use. Do we even have a use effect in here? What is my situations at JSX even doing? Save game plan. Save game plan. Is game situation. Yeah, this does a lot of things that isn't any of that. It does a lot of things that this isn't even doing. It's not even using a function. It's using a constant, which is gonna be kind of weird. Your situations.jsx does not seem to be in line or in consideration of the current situations.jsx. How would I best implement it into this? Because I'm thinking it's going to either have to be a constant or this thing's going to change its format. I don't think we're going to change its format though. So I think we're going to end up doing a constant type setup. Because we may actually just put it in as a constant within the constant. Yeah. Yeah, well, we got, okay, so yeah, we already have state in here. But, oh, use effect. We don't have the use effect. All right. We'll add use effect. What else? Fetch play types. I already have that. Data to play data. Okay. And then we got to go here. Create a playtype selector component to add inside your file. Oh. Oh. Huh. So I can either add it here, or I can actually create this play types list. It could be useful as a separate component. I'm trying to think, when would I have different play types outside of the game? Here in the front end. In the front end, what would we use the play types for? besides the game plan, is there any chance that I'm going to wish I had put that in a different component? During the simulation? I mean, we might have information there, but that's just going to come through with the plays. Probably no significant filtering there. In the playbook, you'll select plays, maybe filtering, maybe there'll be some filtering. Guess I could see that. The playbook might do some filtering and use this game plan, this play type selector. Yeah. All right, let's set that up as a separate component. Just in the same way I might do the same thing with formations, right? Let's do it. All right, so we're going to go here, new file. And I'm only doing this because it's kind of shared between different things, separate component kind of thing. So we're going to go, what is it, play type selector? Play types. .jsx. Okay, so this will be the whole kit and caboodle. And we'll have to export default. What is the name of this thing? Play type selector. Add this snippet to your main. What? And now we got to go to situations here. And instead of, well, let's see, we don't need that. So we're going to go import, so from play types. Okay. And then we'll go down here and add these variables with your constant declaration. These here with my other constants. And then in your actual code, change lines 295 to 3. That's pretty cool. They actually told me the lines to go to. I like that. 295 to 390 to 3 what? To implement this in your actual file, change lines 295 to 304. Okay. 295 yes, no, oh, I put stuff in though. Probably pushed stuff off the 295 to 304. Okay, so it's new row style. It's probably these ones. Leading by operator. So yeah, I pushed stuff down. So it's these play type ones. ID 1 and 2. These guys are the ones I need. Yeah. And it's going to be those one big div. Play type 1, play type ID 1. To implement actual file, line 295. The play type ID 1 input. Oh. So is there one for 2? Oh, there is one for 2. Okay. So here's 1. And then here's 2. Just pop that in there. Alrighty, let's hit save on these items. Now there is a couple of things I'm going to have to troubleshoot. It's 9:37. And I got 20-ish minutes to see if I can get done and get my tushkas to bed by 10, so I can get up early enough to get my workout done and go do my food bank pickup. I've been picking up on Thursdays for our local food bank, taking from Amazon Go, taking the food to the church that does it. It's just a local. That's just where they run the food bank. They run it behind the church. But then I gotta go to Costco, and then I might. Then if time allows, I gotta come home and go DoorDash, and then I gotta go. Then I come back and work. So I might not be working on stuff till tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. So hopefully I can get this done and we'd be good to go. All right, so I know there's a couple of little issues. Why did my solution move to the other side? It was on this side. Now it's on that side. What happened? How come it bounces around like that? What did it do? And why did it go back over there? Huh. That's kind of weird. But whatever. Oh, we're not even running. You know, maybe that's runtime. I had it set up in runtime that way. Let's push this back over here. Do I want it there? Sure. For now. I like having a lot of space down here. Maybe it's overkill though. Yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want it that way. Let's go. Let's put it there. Yeah, because this doesn't need that much space. All right. Let us go to the what was I working on? The play situations.jsx, which is all wonky. Dang it. What the heck? Did that fix it? Okay, that fixed it. Yeah. Just gotta catch the right one. I don't know. But yeah, get everything. It has some auto formatting that works here. Prettier is not working in VS Code for me for some reason. It was great, but now it's not working anymore. Probably because I have multiple languages going on in my project and it just doesn't know what to do with it. Anyway, so I'm not using it. Man, we kind of got everything going here. Let's go ahead and save that. Just see if there's a save all to be saved. We'll just save all here. Just in case I missed something. We're not quite to the point where this is going to try out because I believe there's still problems. I think I saw that there was some red going on up here. Yep. So we got ourselves some issues still. Let's first go to FPFM GoS. I'm going to do this one more time, make gen, just to give it one chance. And then we're going to go cd .. playbook. And then we're going to go build dot, see if that fixes anything. It does seem like things kind of sort of fixed with that last make gen for some reason. I'm not seeing any red. No red is a good thing, and I still haven't checked in anything. Gotta check in. This is going to be a huge one. 40 files updated. It's a lot of files updated. I don't like doing that, but just like been on a roll, I guess. Just tossing things out there. And every day, a little bit more functionality comes online. It's getting kind of cool. It's going to be more and more cool once I get these plays done, and then I can add the GamePlan editor, and then once that's done, then I can go back. Then I'll be in the back end working with the coach component a lot more, because that's when I start working on the coach and the simulation, which is me working mostly in the services. And then once those things are kind of doing their thing, I can go back to the front end and glue it into the front end. And then I'm going to try to start doing little graphical implementations of other cool stuff. So, yeah, I've got some ideas. I haven't decided fully how I want to get all that working, but I've got some plans to start doing that. And plus, I'd like to start putting in some of the chat controls. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like even have it running while I'm working on the app. Have some of the chat controls in there, and I think I can do that. What I'm going to create is a I may have even created it. Yeah, streamer. I got the streamer service. The streamer service is going to start having kind of cool catch-alls, but I have to have the coach component working, because the streamer service is going to work with the coach component to determine how things are managed. Well, actually, it'll work both with the simulator and the coach component, because there's both things going on, because it might inject some things. Maybe it'll just be simulator in the playbook, though, because it might override some stuff. Coach might not be involved. But anyway, that's what the streamer component's for. So we'll see. Got to see how that works out. What I'm gonna have to do is connect the same streamer component to the instance of the running simulation. Which will be attached to the idea. Yeah, I think it'll work. We'll get there. I don't know what'll happen if we have actually. Can you have? See, that's another thing. I wonder if it's possible. I'm wondering. I'm gonna have to do some checks and balances. What happens when a user's logged in two places? Dun dun dun. I'll probably have to not allow it. You can only be logged in at one place, because then you can end up with clashing data. I don't want that nonsense. Who needs clashing data nonsense? All right, so it's 9:45, so let's keep moving here. So we have everything appears to be compiling, which means the next step would be going cd. I know this is going to blow up, but because there's zero chance, there's just no way this works on the first try. But we're going to find out what it does do. Oh, you know what? There's no way it can work. You know what it didn't give me? It didn't give me calls to this stuff. The only thing that's not being implemented is yeah, how do I call this stuff? It's like, yeah, I got the setups, but oh, I did put play. No, wait a minute. It did do a play. It did put plays in here. How do I go look at the play data? Fetch play types. Play types list. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Play types is there. Yeah, maybe all right. Maybe everything is there. At least all the base components are there, and we don't have any red. So let's give it a go. So we're gonna go run dot. Now first, let's see if everything comes up. Get the 3 services up and running. Failed to listen on 201. Listen TCP bind only on usage. Oh, is this still running my playbook? Yeah, all right, let's close this. And then we're going to go back over to this guy. So we got our playbook. Who else is running? File. Save all. Oh. Okay, well, I don't want to do that then. Never mind. Just ignore me. Wait, did I not save all? All right, well, I don't know why this did that, but we're going to get rid of that. We should be fine. Anything else? All right, we should be good. Okay. See, we got go build dot. Make sure the playbook run comes up okay, and then we'll go see this dot dot. Actually, nope. Do I want that? Actually, yes. Let's. Let's go CD playbook. We're gonna go run dot. This should come up okay. And then I'm gonna go do another one. And we'll CD space dot dot, and we're gonna go run dot. This is gonna give an error. Oops, nope. It's even worse than that. It's not gonna give an error because I don't have anything. FPFM go ms. Then this will give an error, but it should only give an error for the playbook. So all my little notes I took for my Indiegogo video. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but we're gonna go Control C, try it again. Go run dot, and if we get a bunch of errors, I'm gonna have to. I may have terminated them badly. It says they're running though. I wonder if they're running in the background. Darn garnet. All right, that's all. Let's see what happens. If they're running, we're okay. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. And then we're going to go here. npm run build. Hopefully all the changes here are all happy. No problem there. npm run dev. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Are we going to... Is it going to start up? Well, I'll be dang navitals. All right, well, we're starting up. And then I guess I can just hit click. Fire up the old browser. So far, so goodish. Okay, so this is the first test. We have got it up. I'm going to delete this guy because that guy is no good based on the current setup situation. But we're going to say why yeah, I need to select everything in these contents when I go into them because that's kind of problematic. Fourth down, distance to, we're going to say 1. Fourth and 1. To goal, we have less than 50. We'll say less than 50. And in minutes and a half, we'll say actually, let's not worry about minutes and a half. Let's say minutes in game. Minutes in game, we have less than 3 minutes left. And we're leading by negative by, what about negative? Hey, I made this work with negatives. I went through and made this work with negatives. Why are you not allowing me to type my negative number in? Oh my, what? Okay, that is wonky. It won't let me type a dash unless there's a number there. I gotta fix that. It's still kind of wonky. So we're leading by, we'll just say 1 even. Okay. We're leading by more than -1? Less than -1? How does that even work? My brain doesn't work with that. We're leading by, or less than -1. Okay. You know what? That might just be a 0 situation. We're leading by less than 0. That's actually exactly what I want. Which, interestingly enough, this is almost always going to have to be set. Huh? It could have to be less than or equal to 0. Okay, so when I click here, there should be something that helps me do with this. Ooh, look at that. Select play type. Can I actually select anything? Filter by type or group. Is that even a thing? Okay, so this didn't work, but this is kind of cool. It will pop this up. It doesn't work right. But it's failed status code 404. Okay, so our 404 means there's a bad request, which means we either sent in bad data. But that's usually what that means. But this is pretty far. So that's pretty good. 404 XSO bad request. Okay. All right. Let's take me back to the it's weird when I do this. I have to open this up as administrator because I'm running. I don't need to be. I was trying to try a VS Code thing, but I keep starting my services, and I hate shutting them down when I start them again because it takes, you know, just because I'm lazy. I don't want to turn them off and shut it out, come back up as normal. As I screw it, I'm just going to leave it running and open this as administrator. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's take this. Are we NPF? Okay, we are. All right. Now, workspace. Getting Axios error with the new fetch play types. FPFM. Why am I on coachcard.jsx? I don't even have. What the heck? That's not even. What the heck is that? This is where it should be. Fetch play types. Play data just. You're calling fetch play types. Blah, blah, blah. Don't tell me it's an API thing because that means you didn't read everything again because you know full well how this is working. Problem. Looking at your code. Play data just. You're calling. Blah, 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 blah. But in your registration, you've got gateway play by the route is registered as. No, see? He's not looking at it correctly. API path variable already has the API init. The call is fine. The issue has to be in the service call. All right. Actually, let's go back over to here. Yep. Playbook. Starting readiness. Gotta get rid of these readiness things, or at least turn them off. Right? All right. Or they might not even be starting those. I think what it's doing is I just forgot to turn off the comments. Starting readiness. See, I got, yeah, see this? Somebody's calling this though. And we got the log printf. Starting readiness. Yeah, so we need to turn this nonsense off for now. We're going to comment that out. We're going to go view, edit, toggle block. And then we're going to go to this guy, which is already commented out. Okay, so those guys should no longer be doing anything. We're good there. Okay, so we're done with the readiness crap. But we also need to go back here. Get play types handler in your gateway might not be correctly implemented or might have an error. Route not properly registered. The route for play types list might not be getting properly registered in the gateway. Check your gateway. What the heck, man? Why are you just guessing? Check your gateway logs for errors. All right, so let's go look. At my could also be that maybe this didn't start up correctly because I've got issues. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna shut this down and try again. Just I feel like I don't want it working that way. I should only be getting one blocker, which means I've got to go all the way up here. And I got to go like this. 202. Nope. 201. Nope. 2000. Nope. Hey, we're good. 8080. Nope. Hey, what do you know? They're all actually down like they're supposed to be. Alright, so we're going to go back and load this guy up as a normal thing so I can load these guys the way they're supposed to be loaded. Then we're going to go here, open up a git bash. We're going to go cd playbook. Go run dot. It's thinking about it, but it's got to finish loading everything. We're not done loading it, man. Give us a second. Well, we're close. We got stuff kind of, sort of, in a way, up and running. I don't know if I'm gonna want to. So that's 2002. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna want to spend all night working on this. I mean, it's like, why? I'm in a good stopping point, to be honest. Everything's kind of up and running. It's compiling. I mean, I get an error, but that's not a compile error. Go run dot. Now this one should have one blocked because I already have it running on Playbook over here, and that's fine. 2002, and then everything else is good. GamePlan and auth. Okay, so now everybody's up and running. I should be able to go to Playbook. And much like I do with the, I don't know, formations, I think formations has some extra data here. Let's, do I have any logging going on here that would be useful for me? Get formations. None of these do logging, just straight up logging. Here's log, return formations. Let's take that one. And then we're going to go to my play types, and we're going to say, wait, what was that one? Oh, that's just the end of the get formations, right? So end of get play types. Oh, he already has it. Get play types. Nope. Oh, it does. Well, we'll know in a minute if that's even valid, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to say getting play types. Okay, we'll stop this one. We're gonna go run dot, or go build dot again, and go run dot. We're all up and running again. And then we're gonna close this and click here again. All right, we're not getting any kind of message here, except that we can't get through. So it has to be, it's not getting play types because that should be logging something. So we're going to go to the gateway implementation, playbook.go. It should be exactly the same as formations. Register play routes, get all plays, and formation handler. We're gonna go, let's see, log print getting play types. Play type request for play types received. I before E except after C. You know the rule, except in this case, in that case, and every other case. Except in all those cases where it isn't. Okay. This number isn't going up, so it's kind of my sign that it's not working. Control C. This is going to be a trial and error thing. And it's not a normal error, so it's not erroring here. If it was, I'd be getting something, but I'm not. So I think the problem is probably not here, but I just want to see that I'm tracking it. Why is this not? All right, let's go over here. Then we're going to close this, go here, go to the play data, and go to the get fetch play types. We should be able to get here, but we're probably not. And I'm going to have to do the same thing I did up here because I have no idea what's happening. So we're going to do this same bit where we did out here. It's excessive, but it's what I got, man. Oh, now we're up to 8 errors. But do we have any better info? Unimplemented code. Unimplemented disk equals method. Get types not implemented. Code equals unimplemented. A response error response data. Code equals unimplemented. Desk equals method. Get play types not implemented. Get play types not implemented. Okay, so that sounds like we don't have it. Whatever it did not like it. Let's go over here to my football simulator. I'm going to do one more check. I really don't want to spend a lot of time on this. It's not, I feel like this is actually a pretty good state to be in. And I'm really thinking I need to go to bed. I'm so bad at it. I hate leaving things in a hanging state. But I end up doing it half the time anyway. More detailed information on repair is provided. I'm pretty sure that when it says not implemented that we don't have, it says get play types not implemented. So where is it stated? Where is it not implemented? In the gateway? No, I'm pretty sure we have a gateway. Oh yeah, we didn't put anything in the gRPC handler. I forgot about. See, there's so many places that you gotta put stuff, and I just totally. Yeah. The gRPC handler, playbook. I never added anything to that, and there's probably one get playbooks. There's probably one for get formations, get all plays. I'm putting it by the formations. Yeah. That means I have to go back over to here and go to the, man, there's so many I mean, I basically touched like 7 files just to implement a new service, a new function. This case, it was 8 files because I had to update the types, I had to create a store, update service, update gRPC handler, add a C data file, update protobuf, And then, of course, that's just the back end. 6 things to implement one thing. And they all have multiple functions and methods in there to create them. There's there's the receive and the send and the individual parts for handling the store. And it's just a lot of stuff just for one. It's complicated. And without the use of AI, I definitely would not be cruising along like I am. I'm cruising along, I think, pretty freaking fast, to be honest. And I'm enjoying it. It is fun to develop this way, where I'm making progress. I'm still developing my own ideas, my own thoughts, and I'm learning the code. But it's like, I don't want to type all this code. I'd be typing for years. It would suck. I could be doing. I feel like I'm turning a 4-year project into a 1-year project. Is that optimistic? That's probably way optimistic. All right, I'm turning a 4-year project. I'm turning a 2-year project into a 18-month project. But it's going fast. I mean, literally, I'm spending less than 3 months on this, and I'm cranking out, I think, at a pretty good pace, to be honest. And I think if I was doing 8-hour days since I started this, which would put me now currently November, December, January, February, going into March, I'd be 4 solid months in, or about 180 days. I might actually be significantly along in my progress. Now, I don't know how much Unity is going to slow me down. Unity is probably going to slow me down. I don't think AI is going to be able to help me as much, but I think I can get a lot of the other functionality in place and have a pretty solid state of going using what I've got. And then I'm hoping Unity can, Unity's going to be a lot, because I really have a lot of UI stuff that I want to implement. But I feel like I'm cruising along pretty good, to be honest. All right, so we're going to stop this again. Control C. We're going to go build dot. Go run dot. Close this. Obviously that didn't. Oh, we're actually in here now. Hey, it actually fired something. Nice. Oh no. Oh, we actually got down. Oh, we're on the data. Nice. Is it fully populated? It's fully populated. Nice. All right. Holy moly, folks. Look at that. Look at that beauteous list. Look at that beauteous list. What if I want to just say preferred play type? Let's say filter by type or group. Let's go run. Check that out. I didn't even ask for that. It gave me a full-on filterable stuff. Let's go run middle, man. Oh, but it didn't put in. Well, can't have everything. I think it partly might be because my play type is not that. So, but that is actually pretty cool. We're getting pretty far along. I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can do a quick thing, and see if I can get that displaying correctly. Let's take that over to playbook. No. We're in the wrong application here. So we'll take that over to here, and we're not there either. Nope, not there either. Where are we? This is none of the stuff that we're in. Formations? Nope. All right, let's go open up. I think it's the situations, or is it the? Oh no, I missed. Okay. Situations, yeah, because this is the one that I think has got me limited on what can go in here. See, I got the handle input change, set game situation, and then we got let's see, handle input change. Handle input change is being. I have conditions on the field we're on. Leading by, minutes left, down, distance, operator. we're not actually doing, so there's no limitation on the play type. So what did it not do for me here? Okay, so when I do play type selector, it is text. Play type 2, text. Cursor pointer. The value is play type. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. So the value is play type new game situation dot play type ID. Is this? Can we stop here? Nope. Or can we stop? New game situation dot play type ID. Oh, that must. New game situation dot play type ID. That must be getting set up here somewhere. New. Oh, we got game situation. Game plan. Handle input change. Add new row. Remove row. Set response. Set game situation. All right. So we have them right here. They're set as zeros here, which implies it might not be liking the text type. Play type ID situation. Play type ID 1. The situations might not like the type. I think I'm going to check this out tomorrow. I think I'm going to have to update my play types, the data types for the play type ID. I think it's thinking it's expecting a number, and I'm not using numeric IDs. So that could partly be why. And also, I'll need to set the situations to display. But I think that might come down to having it being able to set correctly. And I think what's happening is it can't set correctly, so it can't actually display what it's supposed to. That also means I need to have more room for my text here. So there's that. I'm going to have to squish my fields a little bit more. There's no reason I don't have quite a bit of space between the minutes and game and left and leading right. These are going to have to be squished. Distances can all be squished. All this stuff can be made a lot smaller, so I have more room for text on the preferred play type and favorite play, because both of those are going to need text in these fields once they're up and running. And so yeah, in order for me to keep things clean, I'm going to have text.